Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Slice of Fried Gold. My name's Paddy.
I'm Ben.
If you're joining us for the first time, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and if you're over on Spotify, give us a 5-star review. If you're not over on Spotify, go over there, give us a 5-star review there. If you're on Spotify and you're not on YouTube, go over to YouTube and give us a like. Mate, thank you very much. I can't completely ruined it. I've been so determined to make sure that was really, really good, even though I've been day drinking. But you know what? Fuck it. How the devil are you, Ben?
First question. Did you check the battery? Because of course we're in the daylight, so that's going to be 4K.
That is a brand new battery.
Very good. Right. Cool. Right. So. First off.
Yep.
I'm day 7 for 14.
Yes.
No, you don't know about this.
Day 7 of 14?
Yes.
Okay.
What happens in 14 days?
I don't know. My birthday?
Or what happens
No.
after, if you don't get something in 14 days?
Oh, you've got another ticket?
No.
Okay, you got another potential ticket?
Yes.
Okay, because I may have one too.
So, I was driving to work last Thursday morning. I was supposed to bring it up last pod, I completely forgot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Driving to work Thursday morning.
Yeah.
And because, as you well know, the Orwell Bridge is an average speed area.
Yes.
But during the rush hour, it is a bottleneck.
Yes, it is.
To the point where you usually only do about 30 miles an hour.
Yes.
So what I do, because this beautiful, beautiful car has adaptive cruise control,
yes,
I normally set it to 70. Ish. And then
being the optimum word.
I then let the traffic slow me down to the average, to the average speed limit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Thursday last week, I'm driving along, and that's when I just realised there's no one in front of me. And I look down, and naturally my cruise control is doing what I've set it to.
Yes.
And I just go, shit. Because when I entered the average speed area, I was behind a van, and the van was only doing 50. So I was like, cool, grand, brain switched off, and then I was like, when did that van pull in?
Yeah, and disappear.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm on day 7 for 14.
Oh, okay.
I'm halfway through.
Okay. So I can't remember when my one was, but I had a very similar situation. So there's so much roadworks in Manningtree, as we're very, 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 very well aware, that I have to go a different way home than I normally would. And where I was going is technically a dual carriageway, so I should be doing 70. However, because I was so exhausted and so tired, because I've just completed 12 days in a row, that from work, that I'm shattered and I can't keep up with things. I forgot that road is an average speed limit of 50.
Ooh.
So at one point, I was doing 30 because there was no other cars near me, and I was just like, I need to do 30 to make sure that I'm not going to get a fucking ticket.
So when I finally clocked, I was like, oh my god, that van is no longer in front of me. How long has that van not been in front of me?
Yeah.
I dropped it to 50.
Yeah.
But I couldn't really do much more than that because cars behind me started catching up.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't drop it even further because then I'm just being that prick who's doing 40.
And everybody almost kind of knows that he's been speeding. Yeah. He needs to slow down.
But I don't know how long they were speeding for, and I don't know because it's an average speeding area.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like I said, I'm day 7 for 14. Yeah. Because of course I don't know if you know this, Paddy, but after 14 days, the UK government can legally not charge you.
Yeah. I'm going to quickly check this because I can't see a light flashing. I don't know about you. No, it's not doing what it needs to do. Sorry, people, we've had the logo for the first 5 minutes.
Paddy has been day drinking.
I have been day drinking, but I'm sure I heard a beep when I pressed it. There you go. That must be better.
I don't know. We'll find out. I see a red light.
I see a flashing light.
There we go. So, So, I'm halfway there.
Yeah.
To being safe.
Being safe,
But we'll find out.
Yeah. I feel like mine happened last week as well, but I forgot to and make a note of what day it was.
Yeah.
I was going to bring it up, but I'm glad we're both on the same page with that one.
Yeah. Speaking of being shattered,
yeah,
I made the mistake again of trying to keep up with a 24-year-old Friday night.
Oh.
Ended up staying out till 3 in the morning.
Yeah.
What makes it even worse?
Yeah.
Is I got home from work. I went to go make my dinner.
Yeah.
And as I pulled back the lid, because for those who don't know, I meal prep everything. I'm a good boy.
Ben does, yeah.
Peel back the lid, and I just got this waft of not good.
Oh.
Bearing in mind, I'd cooked it, put it in the tray, put it in the dish, put it in the freezer.
Yeah.
I just got this waft, and I was like, my gut is telling me, do not fucking trust that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You know, but then it must have been the dish that was contaminated, because I remember as I was portioning it out, there was like a little bit left in the saucepan, and I was like, nom, 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 that's very tasty.
Yeah.
So it must have been the dish that was contaminated. So then I've gone out drinking with friends on an empty stomach.
Yeah.
And they wanted to continue, and I'm like, no, I'm hungry.
I need food.
Because normally we go out to the pub.
Yeah.
The pub shuts at midnight. We go to McDonald's for a post-pub debrief.
Exactly.
And then so I told myself, I was like, at least, just make it to midnight.
Yeah.
You can go to McDonald's and have something to eat there.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah. And so when the pub closed, they're like, no, we're not ready to go at home, blah, blah, blah. Let's stay out. I was just like, no. Stayed out till 3 in the morning. And I basically called it because I saw one guy. Because we were in this, I don't know if you know it, but the bar called Distilled in Ipswich. Other bars are available. And we were dancing.
Yeah.
And I just saw one guy, his dancing was just basically bobbing up and down on the spot, and his eyes were closed.
Okay.
So I was like, he's definitely gone.
Yeah.
So I was just like, right, I'm done. I'm going to go to a kebab shop and just get some fucking chips.
Yeah, nice.
Because I'm hungry, and then I'm going home.
Yeah.
Oh, but why don't you go get the chips and then come back? No. I'm going to go get the chips, and then I'm going home. And because then I was a taxi for most of them, that kind of ended the night. So then I got blamed for ending the night early.
You killjoy!
It was 3 in the fucking morning, Paddy.
Oh yeah, I'd have been exactly the same.
You can look at me in the eye and say, oh, you ended the night early. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
It was 3 in the fucking morning. But then, I was talking to the 24-year-old, and firstly, he wants to go on a proper night out with me, Paddy.
Oh, okay.
And when he means that, he means he wants me to drink as well.
Fool! Fool of a Turk!
I knew that would be your response.
Exactly. Because I know better.
And I kind of said, yeah, okay, fine, we'll have to plan it and everything. Because we ain't doing it in Ipswich, we'll probably do London or Manchester or something. It's we'll have to plan it, we'll book a hotel room, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, I was talking to him, and I was like, what are you going to do, tomorrow kind of thing? He's like, oh, I'm going to wake up at 6 o'clock and go for a run, get this hangover out. I was like, I'm sorry, it's 3 in the morning now, and you're going to wake up at 6 in the morning and go for a run? He's like, yeah. No. Oh, it's the best hangover cure. I fully believe that.
I take your word for it, but I shall never find out.
No, I will never, ever be that desperate to get rid of a hangover.
No.
I will also probably never be that hungover because I can hold my liquor.
You can.
So there was that. And then we get to Monday. So on Monday, my beautiful car was in for its MOT.
Okay, yeah.
And I get a phone call from the garage.
Yeah.
And they go, hi, Mr. Middleton. Has something happened to your passenger side wheels recently? And I was like, oh, God, no. I was like, yeah, I had a blowout on the A12. I wasn't going to be bothering with I had a blowout on the way into Manningtree. No, I just blowout on the A12. That's all they need to fucking know.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I had a blowout on the A12. And I was waiting for them to be like, yeah, the wheel's cracked or the axle's cracked. Or So I was waiting for that. And they're like, oh, that makes more sense. I was like, why? And they're like, well, whoever put the tyres on put the wrong size on. And I was like, okay. And they're like, well, that's an automatic fail on your MOT.
Oh, no.
And I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. And they're like, who put your tyres on? I was like, well, the AA took me to the nearest tyre shop. And they're like, well, maybe you should go talk to that tyre shop. I was like, I fucking will. Got the garage to put the because of course they had to replace the tyres in order for me to even get the MOT passed.
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, the tyres you take off, can you put them in the boot, please? And I'm going to go have words with the tyre shop."
Yeah.
So in my boot... So, I say to my boss, I was like, "Look, tomorrow morning, Tuesday, I'm going to be late to work because I'm going to the tyre shop before I come into work.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
If you want to try and fight me, I'm not in the
Feel
mood."
free.
And he was like, "Yeah, sure, no worries." So I went to the tyre shop, and they're like, "But we swapped it like for like." And I was like, "Well, you didn't."
Yeah.
Because my car takes 235s, and those tyres in my boot are 225s.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Well, we swapped it like for like." So I then called my bank.
Yeah.
Called the credit card fraud team, dispute team.
Yeah.
Told them the situation. They're like, "Yeah, that sounds like something we can get you a refund from."
Yeah.
However, how can you prove that they are the tyres that they put on your car? How can you prove they aren't some tyres you got from Joe Smith?
Yeah, down the road,
and you're now trying to pour them back on for a refund. I was like, I see where you're coming from. They're like, "We'll put your dispute for you anyway, but just go back and have a chat with them." So I went back to them and I was like, look.
Yeah.
The invoice shows 225s, Princess Royal, whatever they were called. The car, in the boot of my car are 225 Princess Royals.
Yeah.
And the guy came out and looked at them, and thankfully, he gave me a refund for the 2 tyres and took them away. I think he's probably going to try and sell them as part worn.
Yeah.
Because I only had them for a month.
Yeah.
So they're still relatively new.
Yeah.
But he turned to me and went, "Why do you need these refunded anyway?" And I was like, "Because I failed my MOT because they're the wrong size."
Yeah.
And that's when he said, "Did you know you can have 2 tyres the wrong size as long as they're on the same axle, it doesn't fail your MOT?" So the reason it failed my MOT was because they were both on the passenger side.
Yeah.
However, if they'd both been on the front or both been on the back, it would have passed its MOT. So now I'm pissed off with the garage who did my MOT.
Because they could have just swapped them around.
They could have just swapped them around. Even if they'd said, "Hey, your tyres are the wrong size, we'll charge you 30 quid to swap the tyres around." Cool, brilliant, fantastic. Let's move on. But no, they've jumped straight from, "Your tyres are the wrong size, you're going to need new tyres." And I then had to basically run the risk of not getting a refund. So I'm pissed off at the tyre shop, I'm pissed off at the garage.
Wow.
Safe to say, I will not be going back to that garage for my MOT. Which is a bit annoying, because they've been the same garage that done my MOT for the last 5 years now.
Must be struggling for business.
Must be.
Surely.
But yeah, I was very pissed off. So I will be taking my car to the tyre shop where I got the original tyre replaced after my slow puncture.
That's fair.
1, because it's right around the corner. 2, because they were decent with me and they gave me the option of walking away, basically.
Yeah.
You know, they said, "Oh, this is the situation, you can walk away," blah, blah, blah. So they're decent. And 3, one of the guys had really pretty blue eyes.
I see.
Like, he had them piercing blue eyes. Like, he looked at me and I was like, "Oh my God, you can see me naked right now." So yeah, safe to say, I was not in the best of moods Monday.
No, that's fair.
And I think a lot of people clocked it because I started getting messages going, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "No, I'm not fucking okay.
Leave the fuck alone."
But that's been my week. Paddy, how you been?
I've been good, thank you, Ben. I've obviously completed my 12-day stint of work.
Woo!
I am exhausted.
Yeah.
I am very tired. I am also very drunk. But I'm not that drunk.
No.
I thought I'd be more drunk.
I thought you'd be more drunk too.
So it's been a pretty chill day. Obviously, we've been celebrating a friend's birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Woo! And obviously, next week is my birthday.
Woo!
Whoa. So, I mean, I know he's older than us, but like still.
He's older than us, I'm older than you.
Yeah. But still, like, I feel bad.
Come join me in the 33s, Paddy.
But yeah, so obviously, as you well aware, as I dropped you a message very briefly yesterday, I went to the theatre.
Yes.
To see the Amateur Dramatics version of Ghost the Musical.
Yes.
I can confirm this is a musical.
Yeah.
There was people attempting to sing.
Yeah.
There was some people who could sing.
Please say they were the main roles.
No.
Oh.
They were not. One was a main role. And she was very, very good.
Yeah.
But even then, like, I think that was like... So when we went, it was Wednesday night.
Yes.
And they started on the Sunday.
Yeah.
So I would have thought by then, like, initial nerves would have dropped out. But I feel like by the time she'd had initial nerves at the beginning of the first act, second act, she was great.
Right.
And I think a few of them kind of, like, struggled in the first act. The second act, everything was very, very good. There was some interesting directorial choices.
Uh-huh.
I know I'm saying that because I know, like from background.
Yeah.
A lot of the ensemble was very wooden.
Oh, okay.
Like, if they were doing a move, it was like the robot.
Right.
Like, it was like that, as opposed to being, like, flowing kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the day, for amateur dramatics, it was entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
It was good. You know, it was a good time. And like with anything, if people don't go and support these things, that's what then kills these things. This theatre then struggles because it's not got people in the door and everything else. Obviously, I sent you the photo because you're now on the Wall of Fame.
Yes. Well, they put like their last four shows up on the wall. Yeah.
And you were there.
I was there
because we went to the bar, and as like me and my father-in-law, we went into the bar. We got drinks, and as we came out, my mother-in-law and my missus was there, going, "Oh look, it's Ben!" And I was just like, "It is Ben. I'm going to send him a photo." So like that was cool, and it was nice to see and see people there. And there were some people I recognised, like the prompt for your play was there, and she was ensemble.
She is ensemble.
So it was nice to see her, and there was a few other people. One of the girls there works or used to work with my missus, so she kind of knew her. So yeah, it was nice, and it was a good time. And you know, don't get me wrong, a glass of red wine, £3.50. Like I can't.
Yeah.
So it was a fun time, you know, and it was nice. And like, Ghost is a great movie, and the fact that they've kind of done it, and I know it was a West End adaptation first, and now it's kind of coming to the Amdrams and things like that. It was good. Don't be wrong, wasn't perfect. I'm not gonna fucking say it was, but it was a good time.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, like that was my little bit. Like it was just nice. I've had a full-on fucking week. I say week, 12 days. So it was just nice to kind of chill out and have a good time at the theatre. But with that being said, I'm hoping that you've seen this.
I have seen it.
Okay, because I wanted to mention about it last week, so now we can talk about it this week.
Yep.
So we have both finally seen, even though it's been like 2 weeks for me, so I can just about remember this. We have seen Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender.
Yes.
Obviously, it's tad. For those in the know, there's a bit of tad controversy because obviously it was supposed to go to cinema, then it wasn't, then it was supposed to be streamed, and then it was leaked, and now it's streamed, and then it had a selected like 3 cinemas in all of the world, and all of them were in America.
Yeah.
But that being said, Ben, what are your thoughts?
So I'm going to firstly say,
yes,
it looked beautiful.
Oh, didn't it just?
Like, it looked gorgeous. You know they dropped money on that animation budget.
Yeah. And they didn't put it in the cinema.
With that being said, I hated it.
You hated it?
I hated it. The storyline was just terrible. And I shall tell you for why, good sir.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Now, I have issues with the storyline.
But that's the thing. Like, if you're going to do another part of the story, the story has to be good. So, firstly, they are now running into the same problem that Star Wars and Dragon Ball Z finds themselves. And I call that the genocide problem.
Yes.
When you have a genocide, now only 1 or 2 people survive.
Yeah.
Every time you suddenly then have another person who somehow survived, it lessens the survival.
all the Jedis were killed apart from this Jedi, this Jedi, this Jedi, this Jedi, this Jedi, this Jedi, this Jedi.
The same with Dragon Ball Z. All the Saiyans were killed apart from this Saiyan, this Saiyan, this Saiyan, this Saiyan, this Saiyan.
Exactly that.
They're now starting to do that. All the Airbenders were killed except from this Airbender, this Airbender, this Airbender.
Yeah.
The whole point of this movie is cheapened by the fact that it's another Airbender that survived. Spoiler alert.
I mean, it was blatantly obvious.
The people who
the whole movie was leaked, people!
And plus, the people who listen to this probably don't care about Avatar. So I don't really care about spoilers.
We're going to have no views for this one, so it's fine.
Secondly, following on from the genocide problem, this film takes place after the original series, but before the sequel.
Yeah.
And considering this whole film's storyline is about bringing the Airbenders back, and yet in Korra, the Airbenders are not back, that means the stakes of this film are nil.
Nothing. I know! That was my biggest problem.
Because it's like, okay, grand, you're trying to bring the Airbenders back. We know you're not going to do it because there's none in Korra!
Yeah.
Thirdly, following on from that, they had the big final fight in Republic City. And now what is not destroyed at the start of Korra?
Republic City. And you know what's even worse? Is they don't even acknowledge the fact in Korra that these events happened. Mm-hmm. It's not like, you can't say Avatar Aang was like the best Avatar, because they don't even acknowledge the fact that he almost destroyed Republic City before Republic City became a fucking thing.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Then the second reason is, once again, they've forgotten their own canon. Because right at the end of the film, Aang says, my new heir acolytes. And guess what Aang has in the comic books, which are officially canon? Heir acolytes. Yeah. So he's like, oh, my new heir acolytes. I'm sorry, you already have fucking heir acolytes.
Yeah.
So they've completely forgotten their own canon. And thirdly, they fucking tanked everyone's powers.
Oh, that was my biggest fucking annoyance.
Like, you're telling me that this is supposed to be the gang in the prime of their lives, at the height of their powers.
Peak fucking power.
In peak fucking power. And he needs the Avatar state to hold a tower up. I'm sorry. 12-year-old Toph held up a whole fucking library from sinking into the deserts. Yeah. And yet Aang needs the Avatar state to hold up a tower.
And also, with that, is like my biggest thing as well is with this, is that, and I don't know how you felt about it, but when he was climbing the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not
Not only did he struggle to climb the mountain, but he was in winter clothing. Yeah. They have explicitly stated in their own storylines that airbenders can channel warm air around themselves so they don't have to wear winter clothing.
Yeah, yeah. So he was
in the North Pole in his everyday robe.
Yeah, yeah. Exactly that. But then also, like, he was like, I was trying to do air hopping all the way up and things like that. And then he was trying to do, what I'll do is I'll bring out little rocks so I can rock climb. And then literally, I finished watching that, went back to carry on watching Avatar The Last Airbender. And it was when they were storming the Earth Kingdom. And they were like, Toph was using Earth to fucking almost fucking Sonic the Hedgehog fucking glide. Yeah. I was like, Aang can do this too. Like, he doesn't need to fucking struggle rock bending.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, so they absolutely tanked everyone's powers.
Yeah.
Basically, they tanked Katara, Zuko, and Toph because they needed Aang to be the hero at the end of it. Fine, grand, whatever.
But even then, they tanked
Aang as well.
Yeah.
Oh! I hated it.
Yeah. Okay, I wouldn't go with that. I hated it. I still enjoyed it. As, like, entertainment to watch, I enjoyed it. I like the fact that whoever played Toph was basically the female version of Toph with her balls dropped.
Yeah, yeah.
She was just like, I've like, my balls have dropped, so now I have a deep voice kind of thing.
I'm glad
I enjoyed the voice casting.
The voice casting was very good. Yeah. I'm glad that there's more Avatar content out there. However, this for me goes into the same bracket as Cursed Child. I acknowledge its existence. I acknowledge its canon. Yeah. I don't agree with it.
Yes.
You know.
Yeah.
So that was my main gripes with it. Like I said, I did enjoy it. I did sit there. I didn't have to stop it halfway. Go, no, hate this.
Yeah.
You know, I was just sitting there going, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. And I just get the feeling like the people who wrote it didn't care.
Yeah, I think that was the big issue for me, was the fact that the writers of this aren't the original writers.
No.
And as the classic thing of like the Netflix TV adaptation is that the original writers aren't there to then produce it, because you could easily say, well, like if it was the original writers, they could easily say, well, Aang can do that. That's not a problem. You don't need to like dampen his powers. But then it doesn't give the jeopardy of it.
Yeah.
Like, but
that's the thing. There was no jeopardy in it because they'd gone down storylines that we know don't exist in Korra, so there was no jeopardy.
Yeah, and this is always, and like you said with Star Wars, this is the same problem between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope, when they're trying to cram everything in with like Mandalorian and Ahsoka and Rebels and everything. They're trying to do storylines, that yes, can very well happen, but if it doesn't almost acknowledge the original source material, like it doesn't work. How, you can't have Aang, who is supposed to, admittedly, Korra is the most powerful Avatar, the strongest Avatar, as is well documented. But Aang is the one who brought it back. Like, Aang's the man. That's why everybody loves Aang. And the fact that also from what traders are if traders are to be believed, because let's face it, we've all been there with trailers and it's all a lie. That obviously you got the new Avatar TV show coming out, and they're obviously putting emphasis on the fact that potentially Korra either goes bad or she's not doing the job that she's supposed to do or whatever. Yeah. Like they've acknowledged the fact that potentially that Korra could not be the Avatar that we expected her to be. And that's, they want to do that as fine.
I think this film was made for two reasons, and they're both to cover plot holes.
Yes.
From one, the original series, and two, Korra.
Yeah, because they tried to.
Because, of course, in Korra, there's bison or sky bison everywhere again. And, of course, a lot of people were like, well, where did the sky bison come from?
Yeah.
So I think
it's the only plot hole that they really covered, let's face it.
Well, no, because the second one is a lot of people get very upset that Aang didn't kill Ozai, and they're like, oh, and then he used energy bending from the lion turtles as a get out of jail free card.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this film was made to basically cover that storyline, because the theme of this film is basically saying, if you want to, if you basically, I had it. If you go against your culture to revenge your culture, are you saving your culture? That is basically what this storyline is about.
Yeah.
Because that is why Aang does what he does in the end of the original TV series. Is he doesn't kill Ozai because he could kill Ozai, but that would completely be the last bit of his culture gone, of a peaceful culture that doesn't believe in murder.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like he does that because not only is he the last airbender, but the moment he kills someone, that is their culture gone.
Yeah, I agree.
And so that was what this film was trying to argue.
Yeah.
So I feel like this film was purely made to, one, explain where the sky bison came from, and two, basically say, he was never going to kill Ozai, sit down and shut up.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that's my opinion. Paddy, your opinion on the film?
I feel like I got my. You know what? I enjoyed it.
You joined in.
I enjoyed it. Like, don't get me wrong, I did enjoy it in the sense of it was good, it was entertaining. The casting I thought was great. Sokka was great, Toph was great, Katara was great. They have already said, which I'm glad they kind of cut it out, but also I'm glad they didn't. That they originally, when they planned to make this movie, they planned to make
Katara pregnant.
Yeah. Which kind of makes me glad that they didn't, because I feel like if she was pregnant, like Aang would be less about trying to save the heir. Do you see what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm glad they wrote that bit out.
I agree with everything you're saying. Like, yes, it was beautiful. It was well acted. The fight scenes were very good.
Like,
the set pieces were good. It's just they needed someone like you and me to go through that script and go, no. Or
the original writers,
well,
creators.
They were involved. They signed it off. They didn't explicitly write it, but they signed it off.
Yeah, but you say that. But they say they signed it off. But do you know what I mean?
But it's once again, it's like J.K. Rowling signed off on Cursed Child.
Yeah. As well as Fantastic Beasts, which she co-wrote. And look how that went down. Yeah. But yeah, like, I enjoyed it. I think it was beautiful. They do the classic anime thing of everybody's mouths just go like that, so when they dub it in whatever language they want to do, it doesn't fucking lip read. Because there was times where they were talking, their mouths were not moving, but they're like, overall, I also
clocked the slight, because once again, as you said, the new Avatar series is coming out in October, and I don't know if you've clocked it, but in the new Avatar series, they're moving more from like Chinese, Japanese, and sort of that area of Asia. They're moving more to sort of Indian and sub-Indian sort of influence.
Yeah, I think Bollywood's on the move.
Oh yeah, but I was sitting there and I felt like the music was a bit more sort of sub-Indian, like the location, Avatar Sonam, much more sub-Indian influence. So I feel like they're already trying to guide everyone's sort of ideas. That way, ready for the new series.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I've watched the trailer for the new series, and don't get me wrong, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to be interested. But whether or not it's actually going to be
good
or stands up to the legacy of what Avatar is. The problem is, even with like Korra is good, but it's not what the last.
You know what they need to do? They need to, because you know how they've released Kyoshi books and Yang Chen books?
Yeah.
They need to make them into films or TV shows.
do.
Because they're good.
Yeah, they are.
Or you haven't read them, but they're good.
Yeah, but also, but then you could also argue the fact that they're making this random movie on subject that they've not done, where actually there's so many books of Aang that they could just go, right, well, we're going to make this book, we're going to make The Search, we're going to make this, we're going to make that. And they should be doing that, not just making a whole new thing.
Yeah, I completely agree.
Also, Aang was ripped.
So was Zuko.
And Katara.
They were all ripped.
Just saying. Like, really good.
I did see a comment of like, oh my god, they made them all hot. I'm like, that's just, they're cartoons.
They are cartoons, but also they're not.
Yeah.
But that all being said, final thoughts.
We're both exhausted. You because of work, and me because I stayed out till 3 a.m. I'm
so
trying to keep up with a 24-year-old. We're both potentially waiting a speeding ticket.
Yeah.
I've only got 7 more days, and then I'm off the hook.
And I can't remember because I lost count. But maybe tune in next week and we'll see.
Always be careful on who you get your MOT from, because they might screw you over some new fucking tyres.
Yep.
Paddy's just done 12 days at work.
I am exhausted.
He went to go see a musical. Go support your local theatre.
That you do. And even if it isn't the greatest, you should still support them.
And finally, Avatar Aang, The Last Airbender. Looked beautiful, well acted, good action set pieces. Yeah. But if you care anything about the storyline, you are going to have an aneurysm like I have.
Yeah, it was a poor storyline. But that being said, give us your thoughts down below. Email us sliceofriedgoldpod@gmail.com. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the notification bell, go to Spotify, give us a 5-star review. Thank you very much. See you next week. Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.